He thought it would be just another casual sparring session, a chance to show off his black belt skills. But when a humble janitor accepted his challenge, what happened on the mat stunned every single person watching. It was a humid summer afternoon at Riverside Martial Arts Academy. The air inside the training hall buzzed with energy as students practiced drills, their uniforms snapping with every punch and kick. Parents sat along the wall, watching their kids run through kata routines while instructors barked commands with precision. In the corner of the room, quietly sweeping the mats, was Mr. Jackson. He was the janitor, a middle-aged black man who had worked at the academy for years. Most students barely noticed him except for his warm smile and the way he always wished them good luck before practice. To many, he was just part of the background, a man with a mop and an easy laugh. But on this particular day, everything changed. After class ended, a young man named Eric, freshly promoted to black belt, was feeling particularly proud of himself. He had speed, confidence, and an ego to match. Surrounded by his friends, he spotted Mr. Jackson finishing his sweep near the sparring mats. With a smirk, Eric called out, "Hey, Mr. Jackson, ever thought about stepping on the mat? Maybe we could spar just for fun." The room went silent. Some students chuckled nervously. Others shook their heads, embarrassed by Eric's arrogance. Mr. Jackson paused, leaning on his broom. His eyes studied the young man with a calmness that felt almost unsettling. Then, with a faint smile, he said, "Sure, son, I will give it a try." Eric's friends burst into laughter. To them, it was a joke. The idea of the janitor sparring with a trained black belt seemed ridiculous. But when Mr. Jackson stepped onto the mat and quietly tied on a borrowed white belt, the laughter died down. There was something in the way he moved, deliberate, measured, like someone who knew exactly what he was doing. The match began. Eric lunged forward, throwing quick jabs and kicks, testing his opponent. But Mr. Jackson did not flinch. He simply sidestepped with uncanny grace, his hands loose at his sides, his eyes locked on Eric's every move. The room watched in silence as Eric grew frustrated. He launched a spinning kick, fast, sharp, meant to impress. Yet before his foot could land, Mr. Jackson shifted his weight, tapped Eric's shoulder, and sent him stumbling to the mat with the gentlest of pushes. Gasps echoed across the dojo. Eric scrambled up, his face red. "Lucky shot," he muttered, and attacked again. This time he unleashed a flurry of strikes, every bit of his black belt training on display. But somehow Mr. Jackson moved like water flowing around, every attack redirecting energy with minimal effort. Then, in a single fluid motion, he caught Eric's wrist, pivoted, and pinned him to the ground. The janitor's hand hovered above Eric's chest, not striking, just showing that the fight could end right there. Silence. Complete stunned silence. Continue from this in next episode.